I'm Zach, and I'm going to be teaching you how to play the theme from The Social Network on piano called Hand Covers Bruise. So, to start out, the melody to this song is really simple. It's actually only 6 notes that just keep repeating throughout the entire song. So, the notes are F sharp, E, G, B, A, and then D. So there are 2 kind of variations to this melody throughout the song. I kind of keep switching between them as the song goes on. I alternate. So the 2 variations really only differ by 1 note. So here, the first variation is the one I just played. The second variation really is just the same thing, except the D at the end is going to be an F sharp down here. So it sounds like this. So that basically is the entire beginning. So just do that. Alternate between the 2 as you go. And here's how I play the beginning. First variation. Down to D. And then what I do is I take the whole thing down an octave and play it again. And then here's where you're going to bring the bass. And the bass is really just 1 note alternating. So, very low D, and then D up an octave. And basically what you want to do is alternate between the 2 really quickly to get sort of that swelling sound that you hear in the song. Up here, the only thing we're going to change is instead of just playing single notes, we're going to play octaves. So while we keep that swelling D going down in the bass with the left hand. And then when you get to the D here, bring this swelling sort of motion up to the G in the bass. And then when we get to the F sharp, we're going to bring it back to D. And after that, just to keep kind of building on this majestic sound, what I do is I start playing chords up here instead of just octaves. So instead of just 2 notes, you're going to play 3 notes. So the first chord is a D chord, and the notes are going to be F sharp, D, F sharp. So basically all you're doing is you're adding this D in the middle of the octave. And then for the E, it's just going to be E, B, E. So. Then your next chord is going to be all the way down at G. It's going to be G, D, G. So. And it's the same shape for the E and the G, so you can just kind of bring that shape down. For the B, you're going to have B, F sharp, B. And then you're going to have an A, E, A. And then back down to the F sharp shape we had up here, only an octave lower. So all together. Ooh, sorry about that. And then you're going to go down to a D chord. So D, A, D. So the whole thing together with the bass, because you're going to keep the bass down while you're doing these octaves. And then end off on this big G. So you're going to end up on that nice big chord, and then back to what you're doing at the beginning with this very basic melody, except we're going to add in chords. So, and then when you get down to the G, so what I'm doing is, in my right hand, obviously, I'm just hitting the G. In my left hand, I'm doing a G triad. So, G, B, D. And then when we hit this note, we're going to do a G triad down here. So, D, F sharp, A. Back up to here. Hit the G again. And then to finish off, to get a bit of a deeper sound for this final chord, instead of doing just a G triad, a D triad, we're going to go down and hit A, D, F sharp. So the chord's going to sound like this. And then up here, of course, you're just hitting the D. So all together, this end part should sound like. And that is how to play the theme song to The Social Network on piano. I hope that helped. You can kind of add in your own variations. That's just kind of to give you the basic idea. Don't get too hung up on the rhythm. Just sort of feel it, as corny as that sounds. And Thanks for watching. Goodbye. And if you want to hear what the song sounds like when it's all put together, click this link right here. I'm actually not holding a link. I'm going to edit it in later, so this feels kind of weird. I'm just sort of holding air, but there will be a link here to my video. Bye.